Do you ever think that you're just like your dad?
What, 5.5-foot immigrant?
No, I don't mean literally like you're just like your dad. I mean, like, I've been doing all this weird shit lately, right? Like, I was flicking through the channels yesterday and I went through Fox News and I thought to myself, I could watch this. Or I'm in the street and I see a guy with a corduroy jacket on and I think to myself, that gentleman looks sharp. I get more excited about World War II every single day. And besides that, nothing makes me more excited than a seltzer sale at Big Y.
So basically what you're saying is that by some powers greater than yourself, despite every action and measure you take to not be like your dad, you are exactly like your dad, or some weird form of your dad?
What I'm saying is that my dad did like all this weird shit. I thought when I...
Is there a seltzer sale?
Maybe, I don't know. No, I would know if there was, and there's not. But that's not the point. My dad had all these weird traits, right? And I thought to myself, I never want to do those things. But I realized that in trying to avoid doing those weird things, I ended up developing all new weird things that are gonna make me my own weird dad.
I don't see it.
All right, well, what's the deal with your dad?
My dad, he wasn't really around much. Like he'd drop in and out, you know, when he had some time. He'd visit me and my brother. You know, give me a Joe Namath Jets jersey, or, you know, try to compensate for not being there by giving us some gifts or something like that.
So I don't want to pry. What is the deal with that baby that's always been around you and it seems like you're kind of the baby's dad maybe a little bit? Or like, are you a dad?
Could be, you know, half a Great Barrington. Like, what are we gonna do? Have half a Great Barrington just, you know, get a paternity test? That's too expensive.
The kid looks like you.
I just like being there for the kid when I can, you know, and you know, when I got a little extra money in my pocket, I buy the kid a little something, you know, something nice to do.
I'm just saying, it pretty much sounds exactly like what your dad did. Well, you just said that your dad did.
I'm just a good guy in his life. You know, like those, what is that program, the Big Brother? I'm like a mentor. I'm a mentor.
Dude, I figured it out.
What?
Sex change.
Sex change? Sex change? What do you mean sex change?
If I got a sex change, I could never end up being like my dad.
Because you'll be a female?
Yeah, and yeah.
You'll be different from your dad because you're gonna go get a sex change so you're not weirder than your weird dad?
Yeah, I guess you're right, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's very weird.
I mean, I really do think the baby kind of looks like you.
Well, all babies look like everybody.
I hear ya. Babies do look like everyone. I don't get when people say, oh, this baby looks just like you. No, it doesn't. That baby looks like a baby.